I am here with my friend Barb from the Heritage Library. We're talking about all of the interesting things that they are involved in. I think we all have a preconceived notion about what you all do, and every time we talk, I learn more and more and more and more. First, let's talk about where we are today, and then let's talk a little bit about a special celebration coming up.
Absolutely. So we are at Fort Mitchel today, and Fort Mitchell is the remains of a Civil War fort here on Hilton Head, established to protect from that Skull Creek side. So any ships coming through on this side, they were here basically to protect the Union Army. It was set up after the Battle of Port Royal, and the fort still stands today.
Yes, if you haven't had a chance to visit it, we were talking about things that local people, yes, it's pretty amazing to walk through. It really does make things real when you see the remnants and the remainders. Okay. Let's talk about the Revolutionary War. Let's go to a different time period.
We're going to jump back into another war.
Yes.
Next year starts the national celebration of the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution, which is basically the birth of our nation. It's when we started to win our independence. And across the country will be a giant celebration over a number of years with lots and lots of events. And of course, Hilton Head will participate in that because we are part of this country. And also, one of the things that folks don't really understand, and I'm a Cumya, so I didn't really understand all the history in South Carolina, but there were more battles fought in the American Revolution in South Carolina than in any other colony.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding. See, I'm always giving you fun facts.
You really are. And so how are we celebrating here? Yeah, you are giving us fun facts.
We are starting to organize with a number of groups. So you have 250 USA, which is the overreaching national umbrella. Okay. And that most of what that's going to happen is going to happen through the National Park Service and then reach down to the states.
Okay, got it.
So we have a South Carolina 250th Commission that operates, along with the Battleground Trust and the Liberty Trail, and then every county has a committee that is starting to organize and do different pieces.
And what are some of those pieces? What are some of the activities, or what are some of the things we can look forward to?
The number one thing is awareness, okay? Let's know what happened, where you are, and when, and why it was significant. But other things are just basically bringing folks together. So we do lots of information cards. The Battle of Sullivan's Island, Carolina Day, which we celebrate in South Carolina on June 28th every single year.
It's amazing.
And it commemorates the Battle of Sullivan's Island. We will do family events.
Okay.
We're looking at a community concert. You know, lots of information, classes, tours, anything. And again, the committee's kind of just getting together. And how do we make this really interesting, really educational, and really fun?
Can we go back to basics for a moment? For the few people who may not know how the Heritage Library, what is the inception of the library?
Heritage Library came together when the Historical Society was struggling a little bit with membership, the Genealogical Society was struggling a little bit with membership, and a group of folks formed what became the Heritage Library, which is kind of a combination of both. So we are a history and ancestry research center. Got it. So we have lots of resources on South Carolina and Hilton Head in the American Revolution. Zion Chapel of East Cemetery has 4 Patriot grave markings. Oh, so, wow. You know, those are kind of those interesting things that you get to learn about. And although major battles weren't fought here, there were skirmishes and there were loyalists and patriots and all kinds of things. And what we hope to be able to do is really tell that story, and tell that story with our history partners as well, with a focus on obviously South Carolina, but also from the state's perspective, there's going to be a focus on African American involvement in the American Revolution and Native American involvement in the American Revolution, and some of the things that, that you might not know that happened about in South Carolina.
It is brilliant. And again, I'm so grateful that you're joining us today. We learn something every day. We have something to look forward to.
We do.
And thank you for this. I love my state flag.
Celebrate Carolina Day.
There you go.